Hello. Happy Monday. I think I have folks waiting already. That's nice. Hi, guys. Oh, gosh, Erica. Excuse me.
I just finished crackers.
Hurry up.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry about that. Guess we weren't quite ready for company. Anyway, hey, Cruise Nuts. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Today, you guys, I was going to attempt to make French onion soup. Hey, Kim, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. You know, I've been doing my in the kitchen series about things that favorite food items from the cruise ship. Since I can't be on a cruise ship, try and make some things at home. As you can see today, I got my vacay mode T-shirt on. I mean, it's going to be a while before I'm actually away on a vacation or on a cruise ship, but I am going to give it a whirl anyway and try and make myself feel like I am on a cruise ship. At least have an item or two. Hey, Lori, how are you? Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm doing okay. You doing okay, Kim? Doing okay. I am well. First, I should say how was your Monday? That's my thing. How was your Monday? Monday was a little. I think I've been saying that the last couple Mondays. Mondays have been a little bit rough. Today wasn't as bad as the last Monday, so that's good at least. But the weekends come and go so fast. It's like last night I was thinking it's Sunday night already. We got to get ready. We got to get ready for Monday and for work. But yep, Monday rolled around again quicker than normal. Quicker than we would like, I should say, not normal. Um, but yeah, so tonight I think it was actually, hey, Sea Lake Journeys, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yes, I'm in the kitchen this time. I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to try and make French onion soup. I actually had been looking online for recipes. French onion soup is like probably after chicken noodle soup is like my go-to. I always want French onion soup. Um, and when I have it on a cruise ship, it's kind of like comfort food. Like it's one of those staple items you kind of count on being on the menu. If nothing else, you know you can have some French onion soup and you're gonna enjoy that. And so last week, um, you're finishing up with everybody's vlogs. Not too bad for Monday. Good, Lori. I think it was your suggestion last time when I was asking what should I make next to do some French onion soup. So that's what I'm gonna try. I was looking around for recipes. Like I said, I've never actually made it at home before, other than like opening a can of Progresso or something. But I'm talking about trying to make it from scratch. So I was looking around for recipes, and I didn't actually look on the cruise line or look for anything specific for the cruise lines until like right before I came on. So I actually see, and I don't know what. Let me see what this website is. Cruisingearth.com. I don't know. They have a Carnival Cruise Line. Oh, you guys probably won't be able to see that. Carnival Cruise Line's French onion soup recipe. So, I've had it on Carnival several times. So let's see how close I can get to that. I'll be happy if I just recognize it as like, oh yeah, that is what it tastes like. But this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of margarine, 6 cups of sliced onions. That's a lot. This is going to make a lot. I'm kind of cheating too because I'm not going to make that much. Um, half a cup of minced garlic, 1 bay leaf, 1 cup of white wine, 6 cups of beef stock, 1 sprig of fresh thyme, 6 slices of French bread, 1 cup of shredded Swiss cheese, and 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Okay, well that's a little bit different already because the recipe that I was actually following and shopping from um, called for provolone instead of Gruyere if you couldn't find Gruyere. And I didn't go and look at any specialty market for the cheese. I'm not a huge cheese eater, but I like it on certain things. And you have to have cheese on your French onion soup. So I only allowed to make or eat onion soup alone. Uh-oh. People complaining about your onion onion breath, Lori? Cooking from Cruising with Alisa. Yes. Have you heard our airplane story in first class when my brother was 5? Uh-oh. That sounds like it's a story. It sounds like a story. But anyway, so as I was trying to get ready for this, I'm sure you guys have all thought about like how much food the cruise ships use in general. Anyway, so as I'm making the soup, I thought I would hit you with some some food cruise ship food facts. But anyway, I'm gonna get started. I already sliced my onions because one, I don't trust my knife skills to be doing that on camera, and I didn't know if I would be, tearing up so bad that I couldn't see anything else. But luckily, didn't tear up too bad. Got the onion sliced. I have some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in the pot already. And so I'm just going to add the onions to that and start sauteing them. So let's get those going in there. Hey, Keisha, how are you today? Thanks for coming in. I missed you the last couple weeks. I know you came in at the end of last Monday, as we were talking about, I don't even know, all kinds of crazy stuff. But I was excited to see you back from your cruise, and I know you had a good time. So since I'm not going on a ship yet, I'm still preparing dinner yourself. I'm still doing my, my what food do I miss from a cruise ship kind of thing. So tonight it's French onion soup. So anyway, lots of onions in the pot. I know they're gonna cook down, so I'm not too worried about that. Seems like I need to you're safe far away in your own home. Far away in your own home. You're not worried about the onions that Lori or I consume. It's funny. Something must be on this burner already. It's smoking a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna let those saute a little bit. I probably should. I want to add garlic too soon because just hitting it with a little bit of salt because you need salt. You always need salt. Hey, cruising scene, how are you? Thanks for coming in. And we had a couple more people join in. How was your Monday? You guys have a good day? Worked too hard? Was a little crazy? How'd it go? How was your Monday? Ooh, one of your daughter's favorites. My daughter thought it looked disgusting when I had it at the steakhouse on the Sunshine. But then she tried it, Keisha, and liked it. That's funny. At least she tried it. At least she didn't just go, oh, that looks gross and I'm never eating that. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I think that's gonna take a while for the onions to just sort of soften. I want them to brown just to soften. Um, so let that go for a little bit, and then we're supposed to add a little bit of wine. I guess you don't have to, but thunder and lightning and rain now. Planted my tomatoes just in time. Oh wow, where are you guys cruising? Seeing that you're hit with the rain, the thunder and lightning. It's I didn't get outside really today, but I know it was sunny and seemed pretty warm, so I would say at least 80s. Hey, the Z Show, how are you, Z? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay. Well, sorry about the bad weather. You know how it goes. We all get our taste of that eventually. Just moving around. Okay, now I have to figure out where I had my little cruise ship kitchen facts. Yes, stay safe. Stay safe. Um, nope, that's not the screen. Let's try on the phone. Okay, now this is from so the website here. Oh, this is from CNN, and they're just talking about beating the largest cruise ships in the world. This article is from 2020, so it's a little bit old, but it still makes the point of how much food is consumed on a ship. The example they are using is the Symphony of the Seas, which they say they have to prepare to feed 6,600 people. Oh, excuse me, 6,600 passengers and 2,200 crew on a typical 7-day itinerary. I mean, I knew it was a big ship, but I thought it would be about 6,000 total. That's like 8,000 people altogether. 8,800 people if they're at max capacity. It was a beautiful 70s today. And then now it's trying to come with the thunder and lightning. Um, okay, so like I said, this was talking about the Symphony of the Seas. At max capacity, it's 8,800 people on a 7-day itinerary. That requires 60,000 eggs, 9,700 pounds of chicken, 20,000 pounds of potatoes, and 700 pounds of ice cream. That's just the start of the list. Do those numbers seem crazy? I mean, I can't imagine. I know I've done one of the Robin and Chet were talking about the behind the scenes like galley tours. I've done one of those before, and you do see the massive kitchens and refrigerators and all the setup for all the different vegetables and different meat and seafood and how they have it all broken down. So when you do those tours, you definitely get a sense of the scale of how much food they're talking about and preparing. But when you see just the straight numbers like that, I feel like that sounds like crazy amounts of food. Yeah, it was about the same here, Lori, about 86. Yeah, that's a lot of food. That is a lot of food. And we love it. Let's see. I think it gives you more more details about what kind of or how that's broken down. I'll go to that again. Okay, my egg. Seems like my onions are really starting. This is one of those we need smell-o-vision, big numbers, lots of food. Yeah, it is too hot for March. Oh boy, I agree with that. Want to have a spring, and then you worry if it's too hot too early. What's it going to become hurricane season because the water will be plenty warm. Got a little piece of onion skin trying to hang out. I don't think I want that in there. Let me grab that out of there. Have you guys, are you like big soup eaters, makers at home? Y'all just keeping me company as I attempt this, and you're like, this is this is nothing. I do that all the time. Yes, smell-o-vision, please. I like the smell of sautéed onions. I don't know about you guys. I know we had some other onion conversation going. um, but I like the smell of onions. Um, I am in Florida, in Orlando. Um, here we go. Yes, you get to eat all of that in a week. Yes. Hi everyone. I'm trying to see the name. I'm gonna have to switch over to my phone. Jennifer, thanks for coming in. It's a nice day, 58 in Las Vegas right now. Ooh, that does sound nice. I've only been to, I try not to go to Vegas when it's summer because your summers are intense. I know we have hot weather down here too, but I can't get used to the desert heat, the dry heat. So okay, keep that in mind. March is like a nice time to come, then I guess. I think the last time I went, it was sort of early June, and even that was really, really warm. But Vegas is fun. I like Vegas. Um, you love soup, not much in the summer though. That's understandable. You love onions? Yes, Keisha. Um, Lori's in Orange Park, Florida, outside of Jacksonville. What time is dinner? What and whatever this is done, I don't know how long it's gonna take. Soup is your go-to year-round. Okay, I don't want to do that. I might have that up too high. I don't want them to brown. I just want them to get soft. They started getting a little translucent, I guess is the word. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to be adding something to this by now. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna add onions, cook over, stir occasionally until onions are golden brown. Nope, they're not golden yet. And then we're gonna add a half a cup of wine and cook that until it's evaporated. And add the garlic and a bay leaf. Now, I like to use minced garlic. I'm always afraid of burning um, garlic. So you guys might use fresh, but I like the mince. You're saying you like the smell of onions. I don't mind the smell of garlic either. Almost golden, not too far off. I mean, I started off with just yellow onions. Um, I don't know for sure because I already had those. Had those. They might be more like Vidalia onions, which tend to be a little sweeter. That's what we get a lot around here. Jennifer, I bet you need to. Oops. Oh, I missed that. Jennifer tries that. I need to get back over to your channel soon. Keisha, you're so great. You're a great supporter. We appreciate it. You're having a bologna sandwich. I haven't had a bologna sandwich in a while. That doesn't sound bad either. What bread do you have to go with that? I picked up a loaf of French bread. April is great. October and November are perfect time to come to Vegas. Okay. Nice. Nice. Now, do you never visit? I think the last video I saw of yours was at the Bellagio, but you were doing the gardens. Sorry if that wasn't the most recent, Jennifer, but you 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 hit the casinos often, or is it like you don't really go in there? I love going to Vegas, but I'm not a big gambler. I want to come home with something. So, you know what my favorite spot in Vegas is? Well, outside of the Bellagio fountains. I love the fountains. I could stand there and watch those all day. But besides the fountains, I like to go to the Ross on the Vegas Strip. I'd rather come home with something from Ross than lose all my money at the casino. Lori went to Vegas in August, back when jellies were a shoe thing, and had to buy new shoes because they melted on the sidewalk. I believe that, Lori. It is hot. It gets so hot there. And I remember the jellies too. Love those. Are you gonna make a carnival chocolate molten cake one day? I tried that, Chet. Well, I did a chocolate souffle. It was the closest I could come to the molten cake. Although I know they have the recipe online, so if I keep going with this cooking series, it may come around again. So I love the dessert. I love the desserts. Z says he loves tomato soup and broccoli and cheese soup. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Both of them. Melted shoes. Yeah, so hot your shoes melt. It's not good when your shoes melt. No, not comfortable at all. You have to go back. The smell of cooking onion and garlic is so good. Yeah, I agree. Um, okay. I don't want to look, just want to make them soft and golden. I want them to brown. Got the garlic in there. Got the onions. Oh no. They are definitely getting soft. I don't think they're right there yet. So let's see it go through the. Yeah, tuna salad sandwiches tonight. I love a tuna salad sandwich. Great memory. I tell you, I love the Bellagio. I remember that. That was a good video. Cruising is fun. Hello, cruising is fun anytime. Thanks for coming in. Try bitter and blanc. What's bitter and blanc? Lori, what's bitter and blanc? I'm not partial to the cold soups. Too much like melted ice cream. Yeah, I did I tried the strawberry soup because it looks so pretty and pink. But it was a little too like melted milkshake. Not really soupy. Not really soupy. It was a little bit sweet though, so I guess that made up for it. But I wasn't expecting it to be melted ice cream flavor. All right, this is one of those. I don't have smell-o-vision. I don't think you guys are really going to be able to see how they're looking. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to move on to adding some stuff to that. Your favorite carnival dessert? Is it the chocolate molten cake? That's pretty popular. That is pretty popular. Okay, let's see. Where's my cruise facts here? Oh, got too many windows open. Let's see if I can find that again. Okay, let's see if I can find those facts. Okay, so again, this was talking about the Symphony of the Seas, 6,600 guests, 2,200 crew, 60,000 eggs per week, 9,700 pounds of chicken, 15,000 pounds of chicken per week. I'm sorry, 9,700 pounds of chicken, 15,000 pounds of beef per week, 700 pounds of ice cream. Oh, bitter and blanc is bread pudding. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. These are just, I'm going to call this golden. So, next step, before I burn the onions, that's not such a great smell. You guys have a hard time juggling all these screens, juggling all the windows. The next thing was add some wine. Now, like I said, I found the caramel recipe at the last minute. That one said use white wine. The other recipe said red or drop use dry vermouth. So I guess I have a little combo going. I got an interesting color on my onions now. Try and show you in a second here. There those up. It's gonna be tasty. I'm just worried that maybe I'm not gonna have enough time to let the onions really simmer. They're still pretty big pieces right now. I want onion soup, but I don't want a big hunk of onion soup. Hey, House X, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? Oh, the bread pudding has a dark chocolate and a lovely cream sauce. Nice. House of X, you guys recovered from your cruise? I know you had a great time. What's this? We have to see another new name, Marlon. Sorry, let's see if I can show it. Marlon story time. Thanks for coming in. You guys know I'm not good at putting the names up, but I will try. Keep dry vermouth for any recipe that calls for dry wine or sherry. Okay, good tip there, Lori. Thanks. Yes. Well, the funny thing is, I mean, I cook. I've always cooked for my daughter, but I would definitely not consider myself anything close to a gourmet. So the dry vermouth or cooking sherry was definitely not something I was used to stocking in the pantry. But now as I'm trying these different things, I do see that's something that gets called for a lot. So I will try and keep that in mind, or I'm just going to have to just get on a cruise ship because I can't keep cooking all this stuff, you guys. Okay, so I added the half a cup of wine. I'm going to let that evaporate, and then I'm going to add in these the beef stock. Oh, did I show you guys or attempt to show you the color of the onions? Now that I add it, I don't. Sorry, I don't think the camera is going to pick that up. They're not really. I don't want to make them sound unappetizing because they're a different color. They're a little bit. I'm going to call it reddish brown. How about that? Still a little different for onions, but once we get the beef stock in there, it's going to change anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. How are you? Morning story time. Thanks for coming. Keep it in the fridge. Okay. Fruit sounds like a better choice. Yeah. This is just meant to tide me over, Lori. This is not a replacement. This is not, oh, now I know how to make it at home, so I don't need to cruise. This is just until I can get back on a cruise ship. Okay, I'm just going to add some beef stock. And again, this is like just what I had on hand at home. So it's just Swanson beef broth. Now, some recipes said you can add chicken broth if you prefer. The beef seems like the most traditional to me. So I'm going with it. Though I'm not really a beef eater. I think that's the most traditional. So I'm going to go with that. Add it in there. We're supposed to add a little butter. That too. About 2 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, it's a little thin, so I'm hoping that's gonna thicken up just a little bit. Seasoned salt and pepper. And I think I needed to add the bay leaf and the thyme. And I'm gonna cover that and let it simmer. I feel like I forgot something. Probably. Hey, where's Keisha? My recipe holder. Just kidding. You're like, wait, what? Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Use chicken stock and a little beef bouillon. Okay. Well, it's in there now, so gonna let that simmer. Gonna let that. No, I don't want to have it too low. That'll take a while. Let's see, what's it say? Reduce heat. Okay. Oh, back to my cruise facts. You love butter. Butter makes everything better. Yes. And unless you're making, I'm one who's like, it needs to be salted butter. I mean, I know some recipes call for no salt, but that just doesn't seem right to me. More so in baking, I get, but butter is a necessity. Yes, we got to have some butter. I agree. I agree. Okay, so let me see. Let me find some more cruise food facts. I thought those were fascinating. Keep losing this article. Okay, here we go. So I think I stopped at 700 pounds of ice cream. How about 20,000 pounds of potatoes per week? That's straight potato. So I'm assuming baked potatoes and potato salad and everything you could possibly use potatoes for, potatoes au gratin kind of things. Because I see another statistics for French fries. So 20,000 pounds of potatoes. I mean, I know the ships are huge, but 20,000 pounds of potatoes. 12,600 pounds of flour. Can y'all picture that? I can't picture that. That just sounds like a lot. It's bringing up like pictures in my mind of, old, probably like Titanic times. That's probably a bad reference, but things being loaded onto the docks within these giant crates and giant bags of flour and grain, and that's just yeah, I can't picture 20,000 pounds of anything. 20,000 pounds of potatoes, 12,600 pounds of flour per week. I pictured as a lot of baked goodies. Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of baked goods, a lot of bread. Um, that's a lot. Okay, what else? 2,500 pounds of salmon per week. I have at least one salmon dish, I'm sure, when I'm on there. Flour would fill my living room and kitchen. That's a lot of flour. That is a lot of flour. Okay, now it said to heat the bread, even though I'm gonna put the bread into the crock with the soup. So, okay, I will do it that way. Just try and dry the bread out a little bit. Slice up a couple pieces of my French bread. I think I will go from my local Publix. Publix is a grocery store, a much loved grocery store. If you guys are not familiar with it, we love the bakery things, cakes for birthdays, bread, cookies, you name it. Publix has it. Okay. I don't think I need that. I could have a ton of bread, but I'm not gonna. All right, one more for good measure. One more. Pop that in for a little bit. Yeah, that is the size of it must be the size of at least somebody's living room. You can also use croutons, bagel bites, etc. Yeah, bread is one of those. I can make myself very happy on bread and ice cream. So I try not to buy a lot of those little extra things like the croutons. So I didn't have that. I went ahead and it saves a step, but that's assuming that it would make it until I went to cook. I could just snack on that all day like it was potato chips. So Let's see. Okay, it's 2,500 pounds of salmon per week. 2,100 pounds of lobster tails per week. That's a lot of lobsters. But at least a lot of lobster tails. Poor lobsters. 5,000 pounds of French fries. Yeah, I think I said I saw what was it, 20,000 pounds of potatoes, but then another 5,000 pounds of French fries. I don't know. We really like our French fries. That one isn't as shocking to me. What do you guys think? Like, I can see that. I can see it being 5,000 pounds of French fries because we want French fries all the time. Let's see, what else? Okay, now you guys tell me if you think this is a high number or a low number relative in the cruise food world of bacon. Maybe I should just take a guess, let you guys take a guess. How many pounds of bacon do you think that you go through in a week on a cruise? Does that mean they buy frozen fries? It's a good question. I would I would guess they would have to, wouldn't they? Yeah, if you're starting with it's definitely a separate number. So I'm thinking it's frozen French fries. I don't know about. I haven't ever had Guy's burger, just because I'm not a burger eater. But I hear the French fries are really really good there too. So do we think those are frozen? Do we think they're fresh? Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? Thanks for coming in. How was your Monday? Hopefully you survived it okay. Jocelyn, I'm trying to make French onion soup. I have everything in the pot right now and it's just kind of simmering. So we had started off with just sliced onions and sort of sauteed them in olive oil. And then we got a bay leaf in there, thyme, beef broth, and butter. I probably should taste that in a second. Oh, sorry, and a little bit of red wine. Don't forget that. But yeah, so I hear the burgers are awesome, but I hear the fries are pretty good there too. So we think they are frozen. Um, and for like you like the fries at Five Guys better than the burgers. Yes, those are good fries. Those are good fries at Five Guys. I hope it's yummy. I like French onion soup. I don't know if this is gonna turn out, you guys, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. 3 times more than beef for bacon, but not lately from Bacon Nation. Vacation. Oh yeah, I was at okay, so beef was what'd I say? I did again. 15,000 pounds of beef per week. Do we think the bacon is gonna be 3 times more? How much bacon do you think a cruise ship goes through in a week? The statistics that I'm reading from are from the Symphony of the Seas. It can carry 6,600 passengers and 2,200 crew. Um, so how much bacon do you think they need? Shaq has better fries. Shaq has better fries. What's the name of that restaurant? Chicken. What's the name of Shaq's restaurant? I should know that. Well, I should know that. I haven't been to it yet. Hey Edna, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm making French onion soup. You know, I started this series of things I enjoy, foods I enjoy when I have it on when I'm on a cruise ship. And until I can get on a cruise ship again, I try to make them at home. And everybody's been keeping me company and supporting me even through the crazier things that I've tried to make. This one seems like it should be good. It's pretty tame compared to some of the other things. Big Chicken, thank you. The fries at Big Chicken are good. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. This one should be this should be pretty tame compared to some of the other things that I've attempted to make um, during this time. But I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling as confident about the soup as I was like the dessert. What does that say? I eat more dessert than anything. Okay, I should probably try and taste the broth. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell what it needs, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It needs a little something, but I don't know what. All right, let me think about that for a second. Maybe it's not bitter, but maybe it could use a little bit of sugar. What do you think? You eat more desserts than anything. Oh, thanks, Lori. Thanks for supporting. Yeah, I mean, just in general, Jennifer, or on a cruise ship? On a cruise ship, I'm trying as much dessert as possible. You know how we do when you go through those buffet lines. You want your little of this cake and a little of that cake and a ooh, is that pie? Ooh, is that what is that? Ooh, what is that? Oh yeah, I try them. I try them. If it needs salt, add boil lion. Yes, on a cruise ship. Yes, you gotta have your desserts on a cruise ship for sure. you know, chat about you go hard on the desserts too. You gotta get the desserts on your cruise. All right, I need an opinion here on what does this broth need. I don't know. Seems weird to put sugar, but maybe it does need a little bit of sugar. Um, Just a little bit. Just, I thought it would be a little bit. If you didn't use Vidalia, a pinch of sugar will work. Oh, a bouillon. Oh, yeah, I don't have a beef bouillon for sure. I mean, what's a pinch? I'll try a pinch. A pinch. A pinch. Just a little bit. Not dessert. It's not dessert. All right, let me check. Let me check that recipe one more time, guys. Make sure I didn't miss a key ingredient, because that's possible. That is possible. Let's see. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I added the onions. I added the garlic. I added the bay leaf. I added the wine. Add remaining wine stock. Wait, was there supposed to be more wine in the soup? That was added a half a cup before. maybe it needs another half a cup. I've also some of the other recipes I saw were also calling for a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Say that a couple times fast. Oh yeah, I did have another thing of wine. I'm just gonna add a little bit. So I don't know. It just needs a little boost. You buy all onions for different dishes. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had an onion I didn't like. I'm just now starting to like onions in salad, like the red onions. I think they're good. I used to not like them, but I like them now. There are plenty of onion options. So, oh, I forgot about the bread down there. The bread in the oven. Okay, that's good. I'll let that soup simmer for a little bit more, and then I will put it in the crock or in these bowls that I have. I don't have the real French onion soup bowls, but I like these earthenware. Soy sauce. You wonder if soy sauce. You do use the Worcestershire sauce? Okay. Soy sauce would work. Are those similar in flavor, you think? Rinse in cold water if they make you cry when slicing or chopping onions. Yeah. I did okay. I did okay on the onion chop. I was worried that I was going to be, oh, and then try to talk to you guys. So I did that ahead of time. Soy sauce works in everything. I think I'm going to try the Worcestershire. Well, let's see. Which one do I have? Or do I have both? I have Worcestershire. I mean, I'm sure I have a packet of. You've tried soy sauce before, not a good substitute. Okay. I do have both, but I am going to try the Worcestershire. Thanks, Keisha. Okay, I don't think you need that much because it's kind of a. I don't know. Do you shake it up? I'm going to shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Add a little bit. They do look very similar. Like you would think, it's the same thing, sort of. Sort of, kind of. Definitely made a difference on the color. Definitely made a difference. Okay. Where's my little tasting spoon there? See if I feel like that's closer. I added quite a few things in there. I probably should have tasted before. Soy sauce has gluten? Well, you just learn something new every day when you have to start checking the package. It's tangier than soy sauce. Yeah. Yeah. I think those were good suggestions, guys. Okay. So I am going to get the oven ready so I can put this in and get the cheese on there and get it melted down. So It's saying preheat the oven 400 degrees, which I think is what I have it on. So give that a second. Now I'm gonna look at the. You have me intrigued now about the. Is gluten in everything and we just don't realize? Chad, you said this. You said gluten-free soy sauce, water, soybeans, wheat. Ah, learn something new every day. Wow, I did not know that. You're helpful backseat cooks. Yes, you guys are. You're great company. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, I don't know. I think I left you hanging. I think tamari can be used in place of soy sauce. My sister uses tamari instead of, and she's gluten free. Oh wow! I guess you can tell that I was watching cooking shows when my brothers were watching cartoons. Uh, well, hey, if it's coming in handy, it pays off. If it has wheat, it has gluten. Yeah, I didn't even know it had wheat. It just goes to show you gotta read the labels on everything. I didn't know that. I think I left you guys hanging on the bacon. Did I actually tell you how many pounds of bacon? That's a tip too. Beware of your spices for gluten. Yeah, I'm gonna look from now on. I never would have even thought to look for that. Okay, so drum roll. And for a 1 week cruise, it is 5,300 pounds of bacon. I was kind of thinking it might be a little bit higher, actually. I mean, that's a lot. Don't get me wrong. That's a lot. But I thought we're crazy about some bacon. I know people have, dietary restrictions, but have you seen the bacon when they, you see how the crowd goes wild when they bring that fresh tray of bacon out to the to the buffet. You guessed 5,300 pounds of bacon. Good guess. That's an excellent guess. That's a lot of bacon. It is a lot of bacon, but compared to the 20,000 pounds of potatoes, I thought bacon would be a little higher. 15,000 pounds of beef, 9,700 pounds of chicken. I don't know. I thought bacon would be a little bit higher, but it is an incredible amount. Again, I can't actually picture that, so I'm just talking, you guys. What I don't know. I don't know. Picture 5,000 packages of the bacon you buy at the grocery store. And the crowd goes wild. Yes, you got it right. Awesome. You're awesome guessers. You're awesome guessers. Okay. What else? Bacon is lighter. Yeah. Okay. It's the whole slicing. You're welcome. My sister is gluten free, so you pay attention. Yeah. Well, I guess you would. You've learned. You've learned to look out. Okay. All right, Chet and Lori, since you're such awesome guessers slash looker uppers. Keisha saying, I love cruising royal, Mr. Bucket List. Those two love some bacon and all their cruise buffet videos, breakfast videos. Yeah, people get pretty excited when they see the bacon, or if the bacon is low, they're like asking, is there more bacon coming out? You get another more bacon, more bacon, more bacon. So like I said, that is a crazy number. I just thought relative on this list, it might actually be a little bit higher. Now this one is sort of higher than I thought it would be. Any guesses to how many flour tortillas? Is this in pounds? Yeah, how many pounds of flour tortillas? They go through. Okay, let's see. Am I supposed to put this together? You personally prefer sausage? I mean, some sausage. Sometimes it looks really good, and then you're like, Same for the bacon, actually. Like sometimes I see the bacon and it looks really good and well done, crisp. I don't like if it's kind of flopping around. I want my bacon a little bit crispy, crunchy. Um, you guessed 1,500 pounds of flour tortillas. Does it tie into the flour weight? Apparently not. Apparently they are separate. So again, I guess that means they're not made fresh on site, Lori. 20,000 pounds, or wait, what was the flour? Flour was 12,600 pounds a week. And then there's a separate amount for flour tortillas. So does that help you? Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess? 12,000 pounds of flour tortillas. That's a lot. I think that's a lot. You were close, Lori. You were close. I thought that was a lot. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put some soup in the bowl here. I'm not going to fill these bowls. They are pretty big. Some more broth in there. Okay. I'm going to do the other one. Yeah, I thought that was a lot. 12,000 tortillas. I mean, I like a burrito. I like a burrito, but that seems like a lot. But again, what do I know? You have your breakfast burritos, get your lunch, your dinner burrito. I guess. I have no reason to think these numbers are not accurate, so I think it is me. I just do not know how many tortillas people eat in a week on a cruise. That is a huge bowl, but I'm not filling them up, I promise. Okay, trying to get more broth in there than onion, but anyway, okay, so I'm gonna put you guys like it whole? Do you like it? I'm gonna put it whole. I'm gonna get my cheese. Like I said, the recipes that I was following before I found the carnival rest. Thanks so much, Chad. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Yes, we will see you around the channel. Keisha, there were only pork breakfast meat options on the buffet on my recent cruise, even at the omelet station. I know not. I've had chicken, sausage, but I don't know. Maybe it's you know hit or miss. What I'm trying to say. It seems like you should be able to ask for that. Um, anyway, I'm adding provolone cheese just because, and I'm gonna do a little bit of Parmesan too. The carnival recipe says grated Swiss and Parmesan. But like I said, I was following the following different recipes, mainly calling for Gruyere and provolone. So that's what I am was going to use. But you have your appetizers and make that real well. Yeah. Don't you like? I mean, appetizers are great. Just like the desserts, you look forward to them, but I feel like I try a lot of things that I wouldn't ordinarily try just because I'm on the cruise ship. Don't you? Do you guys not try different things, or you just go for your faves? Like I know most people are crazy about some shrimp cocktail, so we'll order that. Okay, I'm gonna put these bowls on the cookie sheet and make sure I have my oven mitts for when it's time to bring them out. Hopefully, we get something close to the bubbly cheese mix that's normally on top. Talking about flour tortillas. Oh, sorry. Great choice for cheese mix. Okay, I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's good. Busy. Didn't want to wait around. Oh, for the other options on the sausage. Yeah, I'm I'm sure there was plenty of stuff for you to try. Otherwise, I'm sure there was plenty. Um, Flour tortillas in the apps. I'm not sure. You think think there's a lot of flour tortillas used in the appetizers? Trying to think. Maybe that's a good point though. Actually, maybe it's used for other things in the obvious, burritos and quesadillas and things like that. Okay, let me see what was the end of the list. Um, okay, 12,000 pounds of flour tortillas. Now this one actually kind of I guess you don't have a lot of opportunities to get this, but how many pounds of chicken wings would you guess? Some nights you only do apps in the main dining room. Okay. I know, but you can get a couple of appetizers and try that. You have a salad or soup. Maybe that's plenty. That's okay. That's okay, Lori. Any guesses on how many pounds of chicken wings? Stuffed mushrooms, yes. Those are good. Those are good. Um, I'm trying to think. What's like my favorite? I don't know. I find something new every time, but stuffed mushrooms is definitely something that I would go for. The shrimp cocktail I would go for. Um, I've tried different, like pot stickers or things like that. They do little mini sort of tortilla kind of things. So maybe that. Um, I can't think of anything that nothing comes to mind off the bat. Like I've tried, and I'm like, oh God, no, never again. Would be a great choice. Oh, for the next one. Oh, thanks, guys. I didn't even have to ask you for another thing. Yes, that would be a good one. That would be a good one because if I don't have another idea, I always can seem to find a dessert, as I've already mentioned. Um, this is Royal with playmakers, so pretty high. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too about the chicken wings. Um, so maybe this is before the popularity of Playmakers, because I think this is from 2020, but maybe not. I don't know. 2,000 pounds of chicken wings. That seems low to me. What do you guys think? That seems like we probably eat more. Let me give it another little. I think the cheese is melted. It's just not browned. Give it another. That's a lot of chicken. Oh, you think that's a lot of chicken? 2,000 pounds of chicken wings. Okay. Like I said, maybe I just, it's really hard to judge this. It's all relative, I guess. But compared to some, I think we probably eat a lot of fries and a lot of chicken wings. So I would think it would have been a little bit higher. We're eating 15,000 pounds of beef, 9,000 pounds of chicken. I mean, I know beef would be hamburgers as well as steaks and stuff. So there's flavor in the brown. Yeah, I wanted to get a little bit brown. So okay, well, 2,000 pounds of chicken wings, they say. How many pounds of coffee per week? How many pounds? I'm not a coffee drinker, but what do you guys think? I would think that would be, not that the number has to be high, I get what you're saying, but a lot of coffee. There. Any guesses on the coffee? How many pounds of coffee per week? They say 1,500 pounds of coffee. 1,500 pounds of coffee. 40 different varieties of fruit. I can see that. 80 varieties of vegetables. Okay. Lolito coffee is bad. Is it watered down? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know. 15. I mean, if that, you say it's bad on Alito. I don't know if it's watered down or too strong. There we go. There's a little bit of, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get this out safely. Okay, now here is my crock of French onion soup. I don't know if you can see the color, but it's got a nice bubbly brown, cheesy top. Now for the taste. I have to see how it tastes with my spoon. I'm always losing my spoons. Here we go. My daughter said she was going to come out, but I also hear her on the phone. It needs a lot of help. You drink it black, but not on a cruise. You need all the specialty creamers on the Lido Deck coffee. I hope you guys can Sorry. It smells good. It looks good. I like the color. I'm happy with the bubbly cheese. Next time I would break up the bread, but I just want to know how it's gonna taste because that's the main point of this. Hopefully, we got somewhere close with all my experimenting and you guys helping me add a little of this, add a little of that. I don't want to totally burn my mouth off, so try to give that a second to cool off. Some cheese. Nice amount of cheese. I don't know if you can see. You gotta have cheese on your French onion soup. Now that I think of it, I put some fresh lemon in my soup. Huh, that's interesting. You're very fancy, Lori. Okay, here we go. Should probably get rid of the gum. Woo, that's a nice little bit of cheese. I'm doing a happy dance for the cheese. I'm not a huge cheese eater, but you got to have cheese on your French onion soup. Let me just taste the broth again. I like what I added to sort of perk it up. I think the Worcestershire sauce gave it that extra little push. So it's not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with my first attempt at some French onion soup. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm going to call that one a success, guys. What time? Oh, wow. I went over. It took me longer to make that than it did creme brulee. Go figure. Well, anyway, thank you for joining me, keeping me company as I was attempting to make yet another cruise favorite, my French onion soup. Thanks for the tips and advice and the company. Yes, it's cheesy. It's cheesy. I'm glad it came out. Next time you toast the bread, rub with garlic. Can't be bad with garlic. Can't be bad. I like it. I like it. I'll have to remember that. But thanks, you guys. I always say Mondays are usually crazy, and Mondays get a bad rap, I know, but Mondays are rough. So I look forward to the lives. I look forward to talking to you guys and catching up and sharing some cruise cruise news or information. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it so much. And I have the suggestion for the stuffed mushrooms next time. If you think of something else, leave me a comment so we can put that into rotation. Otherwise, I'm going to find a dessert. I can always find a dessert. This is your Friday night. Oh, awesome, Lori. Well, enjoy your days off. I hope you're going to do something fun. Hope you're going to do something fun. Thank you for joining me, you guys. Oh, thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it so much. And thank you for coming back. I missed you. I hear Erica on the phone, so I don't think she's gonna run out, but I'm sure she's gonna come and grab her bowl. So I'll let you know what she thinks. She may leave me a comment herself. Next time, do this. Next time, do that. If you haven't already, because I always forget to say this, guys, please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you can, share out to your friends. I would appreciate it. Hey, Carmelyn, how are you? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in. I hope you got to see some of that, hear some of that as I was attempting to make my French onion soup. You know, another cruise favorite. I'm going to show you the good bowl that I haven't dipped into yet. Hopefully you can see the bubbly brown cheese on the top. I'm pretty happy with it. Took me longer than I thought it would, but I think it's pretty tasty. So I'm eating dinner includes chicken salad from Fresh Market with a salad and croissant. I have a funny story. I was quoting you to Erica, Keisha, because she went to Fresh Market, and when she got into the car, she said all this extra stuff was on her receipt, and apparently it was from the person ahead of her. But one of them was the creme brulee. I was like, oh man, you you should have tried those. Miss Keisha said they're good. That's her go-to. So somewhere we got your vibe to try them from Fresh Market. Next time she'll actually bring them home. Anyway, thanks you guys. I will see you next time. Enjoy your week.